Hello everyone, it's Norma here. I would like to present video 5 in the series I Believe in Miracles. It's very interesting. I've had 2 reports of healing miracles, one from video 2, one from video 4, and I will share about them shortly. But I would just like to first of all speak into today's the Mass, the readings, the antiphons. Monday of the 4th week of Easter, Year A. The entrance antiphon is, Christ having risen from the dead dies no more. Death will no longer have dominion over him. And in the communion antiphon, Jesus stood in the midst of his disciples and said to them, "Peace be with you." And this risen Lord that we are going to ask in this video to enter into us and give us grace and blessings, he has died and he has risen, and death no longer has dominion over him. And he can stand right where you are and speak into your heart and say, "Peace be with you." So shortly we will be talking about that a little bit more. But first of all, I just want to speak about the reports that I have had about what has happened in a couple of the videos. And I heard from a lady, and she told me that previously she'd been diagnosed with a narrowing of the 4th and 5th lumbar vertebrae, and she'd had sciatica on and off throughout the years ever since having children. And she was experiencing sciatica for 2 weeks when she listened to video number 2. During the prayer, she told me that she spoke to me on the phone as well as sending me this email. She said she felt the need just to focus the minute I started to pray for backs. She said, "Norma, you said the prayer, and then it's as though, as an add-on, you said, I feel I want to pray for people with bad backs." And she said, "I just felt the need to focus completely on what you were saying." And she said, as I allowed your words to come and I listened to those words, she said there was a release in that part of the spine, and it was as though the pain just evaporated away. Melting away was the words that she used. That was 3 weeks ago, and she's had no further pain. I actually spoke to her this morning. I would like to share this as well, and I need to read because this will explain what this situation is. This is a different type of healing. I was experiencing anxiety for the last 7 years or so, and it tends to manifest itself in an irrational health anxiety for me, and I can get to the panic level as I have these phobic type reactions, example, interpreting otherwise harmless bodily sensations into something catastrophic. One I have battled with over some time concerns my throat and swallowing. It has been under control for the last couple of years, but recently, with the recent stresses of daily life, it came back. And I felt as though I'd had a setback in terms of my mental and emotional health as I woke up one night recently in a panic. I was trying to talk myself out of these thoughts and calm myself down, but still felt this weakness and anxiety within myself again. But along came Norma's video 4, Talk on Miracles. It must have been about a week or 2 after my setback. My husband and I were listening to it and praying for something else, actually. And I was totally absorbed in what Norma was saying, as I recall allowing our Lord to do with me what he saw best. Well, after that, I got on with my day, but it occurred to me that this latest phobic anxiety issue that I was battling with was no more, and instead I had an inner strength in its place. I anonymously share those. Archbishop Hickey and Monsignor Corcoran have been given the details of these 2 people, and I have spoken with both of them. I want to just share now before I pray. Jesus is outside time. Therefore, he can enter into any situation at any time. And all I am doing in these videos is opening a space, opening a door, so that the person asking for grace, for help, I believe will receive from our Lord, who wants to touch us. He stood amongst his disciples. He said, "Peace be with you." And obviously the strength and peace he allowed to come into this person I've just read her story, and into the back of another person are examples. So what does it mean for us? You may say, well, Norma, I've listened and nothing's happened for me. Can I tell you it has? In my journey of many, many years, I guarantee every prayer gave me the grace to do the next step, to forgive, to believe, to have hope, to take courage, to do the next thing in front of me, to deal with some of the horrendous things in my childhood. And I know that it's been grace every step of the way. So for every person watching, we have these two extremes with this back healing and this wonderful phobic anxiety healing. Can I say to you, we all come somewhere, either in those two sections there, where you will receive maybe this type of healing, but somewhere along that spectrum we all come. All you have to do is say, Lord, I am here. Bring me what it is you want to give me. And then continue to believe that he's in charge of your life and the grace has been given for that next step of your journey. I have been 40 years trusting this amazing God, and he has brought me to a place where I just want to help other people to be touched by him and his love and his mercy, his grace, his healing, his miracle working power. And so now, if you will let me, I would like to pray with you. If you would like to close your eyes, you don't have to, and let me pray. Lord Jesus, this person that is lifting up to you their hearts, their hands, their situation, their griefs, their joys, I am asking, Lord, you're amazing, Jesus. Just reach down into them, flow into whatever it is you want to heal, touch, bless, unite, integrate, destroy. Whatever is negative, take it away, Lord. Whatever is positive, bring it in. And Lord, the limbs of people just touch. The hearts of people just touch. And I believe there is a rush of grace happening now for a person who's been calling out for family issues. I believe, Lord, you are just giving the grace right now for that person to move forward, trusting you a little bit more. And Lord, there's someone with a bruised or a damaged coccyx, the very bottom of the spine, Lord. There's some accident, something, and there is an ongoing pain, irritation. Just touch that coccyx, the very lowest part of the spine. Someone's trust has been broken by whatever has happened in their journey, as mine was, Lord. Touch them now. Give them the capacity to trust you, trust their own processing, their discernment, and trust others. And I give you thanks. Amen. You know, God cares about little things and he cares about big things. And I said in the last video, I don't know what he's doing, but at times I feel the need to pray into certain issues. And I just want to finish this video by sharing something so that you can know that nothing is too little and nothing is too big. I was doing a mission in a metropolitan parish here in Perth, big mission, and it was the healing mass night. And can I tell you, I was very embarrassed when I felt like I had to pray into this particular situation, and I didn't want to, but I have learned to listen to what God's saying and pray. So this is what I had to pray into. Lord, I pray for the person with the ingrown toenail. I was embarrassed. I couldn't wait to get it out of my mouth. But can I tell you that a senior person in the church contacted me and said that this ingrown toenail they had was throbbing with pain, and they felt they were going to have surgery. And as I prayed in that way, the pain left, has not come back, and I don't have to have surgery. I share that as an encouragement for you so that you will come and get to know more and more that God cares about you and he wants to say, peace be with you. The risen Lord is alive in you, around you, with you. If you want to contact me, feel free to do so. Again, my website link is going to be on the bottom of this, video. And I'd love to hear from you. I'm sure other people would love to hear too how God is touching you in these videos. God bless you. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you next week.